I told her the other day, I said something, I raised my voice at her. And she was like, I don't like when you raise your voice. Like, why did you raise your voice? And I got so defensive. I was like, I wasn't like raising my voice at you. Like, and I did raise my voice at her. And then I felt her shrink and I felt me grow. And I was like, oh my God, this is like the worst. This is like, I'm so terrified of being evil. I'm so scared to be bad. I don't want to be bad. And I had to get in this massive conversation with her. Like, I literally just got so defensive because I'm terrified of being called evil or bad, or maybe there even is bad inside of me. And I have to just accept that that exists. And that other part of me, he's just got to be here. And we just got to work together until eventually he gets worked in, all of the trauma and all the kinks get rubbed out of him and he's okay. But I can't avoid the fact that like there's a little bit of darkness inside of me, and letting that darkness kind of be present is a horrible feeling.
So I want to ask you, so that Liz doesn't have to ask you. I'm picking up on a couple of things, Liz. So that's sweet to share that. What I heard was you raised your voice.
Yes.
Which you don't want to do.
No.
She expressed her displeasure with it. You then became defensive. Did you move to apologizing and correcting it, or did you make it about you and that now I don't want to be that and there's this evil in me, and now she had to comfort you in your
That's what I did.
wrongdoing?
That's what I did. The second one. I made it about my evil and my fear, and she comforted me. And then it took me like 20 minutes of us separately reading our books to be able to come back to her, to be like, God, that was a whole thing, and I'm really sorry.
Because that's what we got to be better.
Wow.
Well,
right?
but that's what we got. But 20 minutes is like, okay, I'm trying to shorten that gap, you know.
Right.
But
Yeah.
in like,
Good.
and that's like a real that's a thing. We're aware of it.
Oh yeah.
We're aware of it. You think you're being vulnerable and saying the right thing, but you're really just defending yourself even better.
Right.
And I think this is where this is so important, right? And it can be really frustrating when you're having a conversation about hurting with a man who you're in a relationship with, who you love, who's committed to this ideal of being a good guy. And I get it, because there's so many bad guys, right? You're like, I'm not that guy. And I get that fear.
You got it. You're right on.
Right?
You're right on.
But then by being so committed
Afraid, yeah.
to being that good guy, you actually
Become the
can
bad
become
guy.
the bad guy.
Yep.